Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be doing Vegeta, Super Saiyan God, Red. So he's in a kind of dynamic sort of pose. It's from the Broly movie where he is got his hand out, you know, he's going to blast him with sort of chi or energy, right? So kind of a tricky one because we've got a massive hand and the head is kind of small in the background, right? And we got like a good bit of his body. So take your time, use a pencil and an eraser, definitely. Hit pause when I move my hand. You know, pause the video, you can slow it down in the settings. If I'm going too slow for you, you can even speed it up. But let's go, right? So center point of my page is approximately here, right? So we're going to start with the hand right here. So it's real big. It's the whole, nearly the whole height of my paper, and it's this whole half, right? So the body's over here, hand is here. So I'm going to start like with this sort of bumpy section along the bottom. It's the easiest place to start with hands. You get kind of the right scale and things. So it's like, kind of like a W. So you just like bring it up and then down and up again, right? This sort of bumping sort of thing. And the thumb comes out here and then the 5 fingers come around. Okay, so we'll do the thumb, I guess. So like, comes out here. And then comes around here. Right, so we're so close, look how big it is, right? And the little finger go right out to here. So we're like, nearly like a good bit of our paper, right? So we got these bumps, right? So the thumb, so this is like a perspective drawing now. So the hand is so big because it's like outstretched close to us. So then our thumb line will go up here, okay? So the thumb will start going into the hand now. And then the hand, it goes up here. And then we'll go out to the finger, right? So unusual sort of shape. So I'll do like, we'll mark in where each finger is, right? So we got maybe another sort of skin bump here, just on the edge of his hand, okay? And then the bottom of each finger. So we'll go one here, another one here. So just leave a gap. And then we have another one, say here, and then another one here, right? So these are where the 5 fingers come out, right? So say on this one, so we'll go up, right, like this, and we'll do 3 bumps, 2, and then the third is the top. So you have 3 segments in fingers, right? So if you look at my hand here, you've got 1, 2, 3 segments, right? So that's 1, 2, 3. And at the top we'll go around just here. And like the distance, like proportion, so this to here is about nearly the same as here to here. So nearly to the thumb, the top of the thumb. Right, so this about the same as that. So it goes to like the middle of the thumb, just if you're wondering about scale. So this finger then kind of bumps around here. Bump around for a 3rd segment. It's kind of straighter on this side, and then comes down to the back of the hand here, right? So first finger done. Next finger we'll do the same thing. So we'll go segment 1, 2. Yeah, you can make these as round as you want and stuff. The 3rd one, there. Right, and go around the top then again. So it's going around in this sort of fashion, round here. And then this will go down. This one gets kind of straighter. It's not as bumpy. Like so. And then bring it down into here. And then the other one, similar sort of thing. So 1 segment, they get smaller as we go down. So this finger, middle finger is like always the biggest, and then ring finger, slightly smaller than this one. Like that, and then just go around your top. And then we bring it down. And it kind of goes in just to here. And then do the next one. Little finger down here, coming out this way. And then top of it just there. And then we go around and back in to here. Right. Yeah, so on some of them there's like some extra faux lines of skin just coming down here. And then we have hand lines, so palms of his hand, sort of, you know, lines like skin sort of coming in here, going around like so. Right, so that's the hand pretty much. So we'll like join it up to his shoulder and up to his neck and his head and things like that, right? So he's got a white glove on, so the white glove curves around here from the index to the thumb, okay? So this arm is like all foreshortened, so it means like it's real stumpy looking, okay? So like it doesn't go real long, so it'll just like join his shoulder. So we'll go, so we got like some tricep lines, so we'll go like a line here, and then the tricep will come up like that, and his shoulder will just sort of bump up here, so real sort of round, sort of like that, right? So this is real small now because the hand is so big. Then the other side of his arm here, and we start to see the bicep coming up into here, and this will go around here, and we might have a line that separates it from the other lines of his forearm and things just here. Right, so then some more sort of shoulder lines just here, and like the side of his shoulder coming down to his armpit into there. And you might see like extra shoulder muscle lines and stuff there. Right, so the rest of his head and his body and stuff like this, right? So we get like the main part of his torso. His head is up here, but we gotta kind of, to keep everything in scale, we gotta like draw in some rough things first. So like his shoulder pad, he's got those straps on his shoulders like here. And then this will go down like so. So his face is like right in here, okay? So we got like a neckline here, and then a neckline here, okay? And then we'll do sort of his chin, I guess. So we'll do like his jaw and his chin. So his chin is here. So we'll go this sort of V-shaped with the chin at the bottom, back up to there. Okay. And so this goes up the side of his face, this way, and then this side, something similar up here. So normally I'd start drawings with the eyes and things like that, but because the scale is so different because of the hand, in order to get everything in the right place, you kind of have to start with the hand and then join it up to here. So we'll add his eyes and eyebrows right across in here, right? So the middle of his face is about here. So we'll just go this sort of curved line coming right from the middle of his face, right? So we'll go up to there. And in Dragonball Brawly, the eyes are kind of different to what we normally draw. There's no sort of W in the middle. but this comes down and just comes to a point just down here. Okay, and you might have some lines on the end like that. Just do the same thing on the other side. So roughly trying to keep them symmetrical as best we can, and then bring it down real long and pointy down to there. Then his eyes, so we got like a short line here and a long line here, both diagonal, and then you join them with a curved line just coming across here, right? Same thing here. Like so, and then just join them together with this sort of curved line there. And then his eyes, they're real big, so you can just see like the sort of edges of them here. And then his pupil in the middle. So we do this sort of curved line here, and then a pupil in the middle. So crazy scale difference now between each of these. So then his nose, just down here, slightly over to the left will start, and it goes down, comes to a point, back up. And then we have that shadow in underneath the nose that Dragon Ball characters have usually. And then his mouth, so we just real close to the nose, across, down, like so. And then a shadow just underneath his lip. Cheek lines then, like so. And you might have frown line. And then just at the top of these facial lines that stop at his eyebrow, we have the sideburn of his hair just here, right? So, and his ears will come out from there as well. So like, it's like a sideburn. And then the same pretty much on this side, so sideburn. Coming out there. So then his hairline, right? So we'll go up, around for that Vegeta sort of hairline. It's got a V like right in the middle here. Right? And you just bring this down to that center. And then we'll go up the other side. Try and keep them as even as we can. Down into here. Round into that sort of sideburn just there. And then he has lines on his temple, so on the side of his head, just here. And like above here as well. And then his ears, so real big ears sticking out on the side. Curves around, stick out further than you'd think. They're real big. No offense, Vegeta. And then bones and ligament lines on the inside, so this kind of thing. Lots of different ways of doing this. The easiest way is just like a letter J or something like that. But you can add more detail on the inside, like so. So then, hair, Super Saiyan classic sort of hair, going up like to a central spike. You want to think like candle flame sort of direction, right? So you start small on the sides, right? Like so. Don't have to be even or anything, because they're always moving and, you know, with the energy and stuff. So going this way. And the next one going up here. Like so. Next one. Up here. He seems to have one right in the middle, coming up this way. Like that. And we'll do couple over this side, just try and keep it even. Right, so 2, and then another one here, and then this one up here, and then then there's like a big one like going this way. It might not fit on my page, but a few more room, just bring that to a spike at the top. I couldn't. And then we just have to add texture lines, right? And by texture lines I mean like this kind of thing, just on each hair spike, right? You can add as much of this as you want. So right, so now we'll go down and just finish his body and his other hand, right? So we'll do his armor sort of coming across here, right? So it comes across like so, and then down around to there, and then it kind of curves back around here, and we have another strap on top, like so, it comes down to there, and then this armor comes down like so. Then we see his trapezius going back this way. So his face is facing forward, but his body is kind of turned away from us a little bit, going that way. Okay, so that means like the center line for his body kind of curves down here, right? So what I mean, so like the center line for his chest to be like there, do you know? So that means like collarbone will start here, kind of over underneath his ear. So the main thing to remember is this side of his chest, this chest muscle is bigger. It's like twice the size of this one. So this one is real small, and I'll go once, twice, right? Because we're in sort of 3/4 pose. So then the other side of his chest here, and then like neck muscles and Adam's apple, and he's got a collar that just comes across here. Okay, so I know that's a tricky sort of thing, right? Because so normally like your chest to be the same size on both sides, but because he's turned away, this side of his body is half the size of this side of his body. So this chest muscle much bigger. I know I said that already, but just trying to make it clear. So for example then, so we'll go down this way, right? And we'll just finish this chest shape on the armor, right? So it goes around here, up here into there, and across here. And then this chest armor, across to there, up to here, up to there, in, and just follow around that shape, right? So see the difference in size. And this is kind of a flexible armor, so it's got like these fold lines there. Now, so we'll bring his body down to his waist. So we've got like sort of a bump here, and then his abdomen comes out that way. Right, and then his back goes out there. And then he's got these bumps just on the edge. And then this will bring itself across, like so, and the other side underneath. Now, more details inside this armor. So I'll line down the side, line up here, back down to there. And this side again, sort of a bit wider than this side. And then we've got curved lines on it, like so. And more along his back here, so just some extra lines coming down the side. And then another plate of armor here. Like that. And the back has kind of like turtle shell sort of shape. And another piece of armor just there. So then his waist and his hips and things. So they come out from the armor here. Come out the front. Down like so. And we have like some folds just in here. And maybe like a line coming out there. Right, so now his other hand just in here. So the glove, the bottom of the glove, like comes around like so. Right? Just here. And then his fingers will come out from there. So he's got like a weird hand position. It's kind of like this, right? So a bit of a fold on the edge here. And we'll just do it one finger at a time, I guess. There's no easy way. So curve it around, up like so. And then in, change direction, down, bring it around. So 2 knuckles on the fingers, right? So 1, twice, down. Other one, up, across, down. Going up now, like so. And then around to there. And then the last one, up, across, down, and around. Like that. Okay. And then his thumb. So his thumb's just like here. Like that. Then we just join it to his hand here. And then bring it down around the bottom of his hand. So it'll go down around there, kinda. And then this may have like hand lines and maybe like another line there. Down this way, some fold lines and stuff going around here. Right, so then we gotta join this glove to his body. So we can just see like his bicep and his shoulder a little bit just coming out from here. So like shoulder bump. You can see very little of it now because it's turned away from us. Shoulder bump there. And then elbow comes down to here. So like bump out a little bit around back into his body like there. And maybe like a forearm line there somewhere. Right, now if you want, you can give him sort of energy, you know, sort of chi, flame, or, you know, this sort of stuff all around. Yeah, I guess it should go around his hand as well, really. So we'll go. Yeah, and like you can have some escape chi or stuff coming off every now and then. Alright, but I think that's everything. That is how to draw Vegeta, Super Saiyan God Red, in a sort of a fight pose. Hope yourself, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.